Today we will hear statements by the honourable members for the districts of Mount Pearl North, Grand Falls, Windsor-Buckins, Lake Millville, Conception Bay East, Bell Island, and Cape St. Francis. The Honourable the member for Mount Pearl North.
Thank you, Speaker. I rise in this House to recognise one of the finest organisations in my district, the Connect Club of Mount Pearl. This group started its first meeting over 50 years ago. The Mount Pearl Connects is one of the largest Connect groups in Newfoundland today and is part of a national organisation. The Connect motto is serving the people's greatest needs, and that's just what they do. All funds raised in the community to support local charities. Some of the projects they do include, they did a turkey drive collecting over 160 turkeys for the local food bank. The Hearts for Hope campaign, raising money for local charities like the Seniors, Single Parents, and Kirby's House. The Sunflower Project, spreading joy by placing sunflowers on people's lawns. Speaker, I ask all members to join me in saying thank you to the Connect Club of Mount Pearl.
The Honourable the member for Grand Falls, Windsor-Buckins.
Thank you, Speaker. I rise in this House today to recognise a lifetime of hard work and sacrifice by a woman who has done so much for so many, Diane Murdoch. Diane got her first certificate in counselling from a college before going on to McGill University, where she completed her Bachelor of Social Work. During the time in Montreal, she worked with so many groups such as Ville Marie Social Services, Jewish Social Services, and Project PAL with psychiatric patients. In 1993, Diane moved to Grand Falls, Windsor to work with child welfare, a position that would last 5 years and eventually lead to her work with youth corrections. From there, she would move on to community supports, where she remained for the duration of her long career. It is in this role that Diane did her greatest work as she helped the vulnerable, seniors, and people with disabilities. Diane Murdoch fought with her heart and soul to ensure people had the services and programs that they truly needed. After a lengthy career of hard work and sacrifice, Diane Murdoch has retired this year, and I want you all to please join me in saying thank you and best wishes to Diane in her coming years. Thank you.
The Honourable the member for Lake Millville.
Speaker, on the theme of International Women's Day, the legislature will recall 19-year-old Zara Rutherford from Belgium, who was attempting to become the youngest woman to fly solo around the Earth. Goose Bay hosted Zara in her ultralight aircraft for 2 days in the fall, before she continued her record-setting adventure. She left us inspired and motivated to encourage other women to pursue careers in aviation. After 5 months, 5 continents, 41 countries, and several challenges including volcanoes, storms, visa issues, and conflict zones, I am pleased to announce that Zara accomplished her amazing feat and has inspired a generation. Creating excitement wherever she went, Zara landed back in Kortrijk, Belgium on January 20th. She was greeted by family, throngs of fans and media, in person and online, who followed her along those lonely 52,000 kilometers. The New York Times reported that Zara's good luck charm was the wings on her flight suit, a gift from another female pilot, Captain Erin Pratt with 444 Squadron at 5 Wing Goose Bay, something we are all very proud to see. Please join me in congratulating Zara Rutherford and thank her for encouraging young women in Labrador and around the world to pursue their dreams.
The Honourable the member for Conception Bay East, Bell Island.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I stand today to recognize the passing of a great legal mind, a volunteer, loving family man, and proud Newfoundlander Labradorian. I speak of the late Judge Robert Smith. I had the privilege of working with Robert and got to see his commitment not only to our legal system, but more importantly, his commitment to his fellow citizens. Judge Smith served for nearly 4 decades in the legal profession, serving as a provincial court judge in Stephenville, Port-aux-Basques, and the St. John's, while being one of the province's top volunteers with a number of local, provincial, and national organizations. The evidence of how Robert's actions as a volunteer had such a positive influence on the people he served is seen in the number of awards he received as a volunteer. Robert has been recognized as a Citizen of the Year, top volunteer at the university level, and acknowledged for his contribution to such organizations as Big Brothers Big Sisters, Rotary, John Howard Society, Knights of Columbus, and many more. Robert also had a real passion for theater, sports, and radio, which he had an extensive background in. Please join me in passing on our condolences to his wife, Ella, his family, and all his friends. Rest in peace, my friend. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable, the member for Cape St. Francis.
Thank you, Speaker. Today I recognise a performing arts group in the town of Logie Bay Middle Cove, Outer Cove, known as the Concert Crowd. The original group staged its first production in 1968 in the old schoolhouse in Outer Cove, as the local parish was raising funds to offset the cost of opening a new school. Asking this presented no real challenge to the people of the town, since singing in the kitchen, dancing on Savage's Bridge, and penning stories was simply a way of life for them. These concerts were performed regularly, helping to preserve the songs, stories, and dances learned. It also provided a space for new performers to showcase their creativity. The first concerts had a cast and crew of approximately 15, but in the early 1990s, the group boasted a crew of 40. In 2018, the Concert Crowd celebrated their 50th anniversary, which was marked by a $10,000 award to Memorial University, now an annual award to the School of Music and the Faculty of Arts. Speaker, I ask all honourable members to join me in congratulating the Concert Crowd on their successes, and we certainly look forward to their upcoming performances in 2022. Thank you.